So, uh, alright, I had to use a different microphone today, so it's a bit, it might be a bit different here today. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead, send us out our tweet so people can actually show up. It does work. Okay. And all right. So, been a little while. The weather kept me from streaming on Saturday. So we're here today, though, with more Ace Attorney. I'll just give it a second for some people to show up. We are going to continue on with Turnabout Samurai. It's a fun case. Long, though, I remember. Let's just get some people in here real quick. Give them a second. Starting a little late today, sorry about that. Took a bit longer to eat and make and eat dinner than I intended. But I am no longer Spanish, so it's great. So let's see. What's going on? All right. Let's go ahead and get started up. Grah, you disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon sky in the sky cries for your blood. The moon. No, it is you who will gaze upon the moon, for it is the last moon you'll ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa! Graw! The warrior's sword gleam in a stripe in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa! Stop waving that broom around! Oh, Nick! I didn't know you were here! Of course I'm here! What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. Didn't they ask grade school kids what they wanted to be? Steel Samurai was #1. I really don't worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright and Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure that some big client is just around the corner. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy in the show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Maya's here watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular TV show Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on the suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who played the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai, it's over. The world is over. Yes? Wright & Co. Law Offices? What? Nick? It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. What to do? Well, what should we do? What should we do? We can't just sit there like that. We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate the case or just some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Okay. October 16th, detention center, visitor's room. I'm giving him the Arnold voice. What's wrong? It's him in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he's definitely did it. Murder at least once, maybe twice. Whoa. What are you saying? Yes?
Something wrong?
No. This is getting off to a great start.
I know you're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? No.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of Steel Samurai with the mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over.
I was turning into Boris.
It was a kid show. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Sniff. Whoa.
What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yes, of course. It seems like really old, like it was yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to the Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon, but then 5 o'clock came around, and the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in the crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with a samurai spear. The samurai spear, yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon.
Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in the popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battles after battle against evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Sniff, oh,
I see. Neo-Old Tokyo, who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came down to the studios at 9 o'clock.
Thanks for tuning in. Tuning in, Scotland. Sorry for any of this. He's not really... okay. We worked through some action scenes into the afternoon.
A rehearsal was at the beginning. It was at 5 o'clock, but it was a little tired.
Welcome, Rogue. Welcome, Gamer Thumb. How's it going?
So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. Then I woke up. It was after 5. I was late for rehearsal.
This dude looks like the guy in Dawn of Sorrow that wants Dracula's fire powers.
I hurried to the studio and found everything looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
He is starting to sound Scottish. He's like a Scottish Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what? I'm gonna stick with that. Some action hero.
What will the kids think? Sniff.
I think I should probably check at the scene of the murder.
Right.
Global Studios. Wow. His voice is all over the place.
Global Studios. I'll draw it on your map.
Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she has autographs. He does kind of, now that you mention it. The one that... I guess he had sort of looked like a punk look. Okay, we are moving. I don't think I'm gonna... So, I remember this character. Nataku making his voice acting audition streams, his tapes with the streams. Yes. I'm not gonna be able to keep up with this character. I know what's coming. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You want one in? You gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're lawyers? Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. I can't do her voice. And now, and it's my job to make sure gawkers like you stay out. I can't do her voice. I'll have to find a better voice. That's gonna kill my throat. That's gonna kill me. Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I knew the tape. You heard about the incident that came in to snoop around youth today. Something horrible happened. Wasting your time. This is what I'm talking about. I'm not going to be able to read all that. I never have been. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Your voice is going to be fucked. Yeah. I'm going to have to... the one that kills my voice that is the one I gave to Miles, where he accidentally ended up sounding like Solid Snake. Sort of. I still have to play the Two Fate games. They're um okay. Hi. Listen here. When you are being spoken to, youths today. There we go. I think that's the better voice. So, what did you do here at the studio? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Whoa, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. No, the show must go on. Give Mel Blanc a run for his money and become a man of 5,000 voices. You know what? Here's the thing: is that the voice I originally gave her, I'm not keeping. I'm just sticking with the old lady voice. It's a little bit easier on me. Hammer, the victim, dummy, the evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? No, he's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You won't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer. Wasn't Hammer a guy from the Fates? I don't know. I'm not as familiar with them. That's gonna bother me now, and I'm gonna have to look that up. I'll of course he's Powers. Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Mr. Hammer? The shop guy, I think. What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew, Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. Jack Hammer sounds like, oh my god. Well, what it does. I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Maybe that's how he got his start. Are you certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. It was from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock when they found the body. Now, the studio here, the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
My name is Jack Hammer, and I'm here to rattle you.
And that person was Mr. Powers. Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. Or Mike Hagar's ring name. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady thinks she owns the place, obviously. Metroid video's kicking my ass. I thought you liked Metroid. And you've already passed the most tedious of them, in my opinion. That's, Prime 2. Okay, I need to get into that office. Had to start from scratch since Windows Movie Maker project went and it's it won't cross, yeah, with on mobile, but it's gonna be much better now. Could +5. The power, I've told, yeah, Rogue, he has the, Fabian has the power of +4. Shit, this one was like +3. 30, what? +31. Hello,
Hello?
or,
Hello? Hello? How was the studio? They think I did it, don't they?
no, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Got sick in the second half of April, then the computer knocked out the whole damn month. Your alibi. Mr. Powers, aren't you hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I didn't. I never do that.
Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? No, that's impossible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping. I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm into the lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get.
I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. So, can you feel... Yes, you can. Yes. So, presenting... In court is the only time you can actually fail. Presenting bad evidence, or making a bad objection, or even pressing too hard during certain cases can cause the game to go into a fail state. You'll actually have like a little life bar in the top right-hand corner, and if you make a mistake, it'll drop. And if you fail, you got to start the case. You got to start the whatever part of the case you're on as back over. So whatever you'd have to start the trial again. About the security guard in the main gate to the studio. Gavin, I'm asking since he's got 10 viewers of Telltale. About the security guard, the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually she's said that the same thing to me before. Work off that mask. Take off that mask.
I can't. That one's my inability to read.
She sucks up to all the bigwigs of the studio.
Came over as an alternate timeline. Like the alternate timeline where you fell off, or you died in, where you fell off of Skyloft and Groose became the hero of Hyrule.
But let her see the stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
Grr, she's got Sumner. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation at Rogue / Oh, deleted it.
Of course.
Powers request out of the court record. I just hope this will get me past. I want to see Fabian stream this though, just to see how many characters he has voiced as Darth Sidious and Arnold. I have a feeling either this guy's going to be Arnold in his stream too, or Looks like Blade is winning the last poll by a bunch. I actually voted for Blade on that one. Wait, I got nothing to present to you. Let's move along. Go back to the studio. Give old bag. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter requesting is from Mr. Powers. I already have Palpatine planned out. There's a character in the next case that's gonna get the Palpatine voice. Though,
Yes. Yes, this I recognize this bold childish scrawl.
Powers request given to the security lady.
To think he would entrust his fate to use such unreliable use of such unreliable appearance. Really. Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here towards the studio. No going to the right, that's employee area. No one in line and side path were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Hey, Nick. If Blade wins, I may do the Game Boy Color one, game 2. Had no idea there was one. A bonus stream. There's maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you.
Well, time to go.
50 cents!
And she just goes back to looking normal. Hey, aren't you the murderer? Aren't you the murderer from the other day? Got to get the New York one I had for him back. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomy out the window. So, hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. And then she suddenly... Yeah. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily... Well, oh, sorry, that's me. That's, Phoenix. Well, I think his, feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can't blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it too so hard. There's always next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on the case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, all right. I like Detective Gumshoe. So, how's your investigation going, Detective? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little bit more indirect with your questions. Right, so, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. Latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened the last time, Val. Autopsy report added to the court record. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there on Station 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person is none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady in the main gate. Nick, I think that's true. Anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, the sweet old lady? That, what a charm. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up there at that gate, pal? The gate, you mean the one in the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. If he has evidence, we're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Okay. I don't think I have anything I need from him. God. So how's everybody doing tonight anyway? The security camera takes photos of people during going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went there where. There's a number plate on the camera. Or there's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera's ID number. That's got... What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind there was pretty strong yesterday, and its head broke off. I took that tree down with it. Took that tree down with it too. I am sure my gumshoe voice is inconsistent. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on a case? Well, yeah, but hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. There's a big welcome sign above the path. Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They've started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission. Huh. You sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and what a perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh? Just what's that supposed to mean, pal? Entrance to Studio 1. Studio's where the jackhammer's body was. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. Oh, so we're playing Doom now. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. And what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over that path. Oh yeah, that way is kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. everything I need from Gumshoe. Nick, look! The security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all the cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough to... She doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied? Powers is guilty yet?
She had to make my life harder by giving the photo to Detective Gumshoe. Photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, man?
Oh, that? It just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just on the left from here, there's a gate with a camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see.
Back. Welcome back, Rogue.
Every day, you see.
Automatic camera. About the security camera.
Oh, yes, the camera? It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes pictures, too. But I don't bother myself with the details. I just review all photos on the computer over the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Reason for suspicion.
The guard station is an essential position. No matter where you go, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. The murder happened right around 2:30. See? The only one I seen going through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera's got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one if he's not the one what did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you. Yeah, God, one setting.
She thinks I'm joking. Alright, we're going to the employee area since Gumshoe said we can go there now.
Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Power's dressing room. No one hear this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
I think the food is important. Remains of yesterday scattered around. Everyone's probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
The T-bone steak? That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach for steaks.
What? Guess not. I actually don't remember this case as well as the last one. Or this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. So, I remember the bag is important.
Huh? That must be Power's bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look. An employee key card. That must be Power's. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow. Card key added to the court record. I think that's all I need from here. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if the card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. See, it opened.
All right, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? The white tape, it's so real. Be back in make a Publix grocery run. Okay. Catch you in just a bit. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. They outlined the jackhammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why they hit, the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expect a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. Guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of the black and white boards with the clap on the start of the filming. Looks like a megaphone, a real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used at the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Fuji from there? Not old Tokyo, Nick. Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo. Oh, right. What's this? That's for a reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all the things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I don't want to be a director, or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being a bit serious. Okay, I think I actually come back later. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. This girl is out there. Wow, look at the camera. This must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you. No. Hey, you. No touching that. Huh? I'm sorry. My partner is kind of, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm the assistant here. I help the props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Powers. Oh, you're WP's people? WP. Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, we'll leave it to us. The day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see? Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday, it was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. This game's on PS4. Yes. Thinking of picking it up? In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer here, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into the dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Do you know where Mr. Powers is sleeping in his room? I might sometime, yeah. Well, we'll have to supply my own voicing, though. Yeah, we're not releasing the Nitaku cut. It's not on PS4 at least. No, I wouldn't be there unless I had some urgent message for him. It might get a PC port. I mean, it's private. What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind of... No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. I remember one of the first DS games I got was Hotel Dusk, I think it was called. Yeah. First DS game I got. Wow, I don't remember. Might have been Mega Man ZX. Then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. It reminds me of this game, except with the comedy and lawyerly bits. I remember point-and-click games. I used to love them. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just afternoon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other people, or some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? I like the point-and-click games, the Dig, Myst, as well as others. Yeah. I used to like them a lot too. Myst? Oh man, no. I remember how stuck I would get in Myst. Wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? It's kind of what it made me think of, though. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, not Myst, but those old point-and-click games. Have any better information than that? No, thanks. That helps a lot. Anything else? Let's go put the security lady on the spot. Sensing someone. So you sensed someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. All right. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw the suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day, or out there that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you? Who dares question me? Hey, you better tell me quick, you specky-head cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We're just talking to the assistant in Studio One. Her! I can't do that voice. She's not even a full-time employee! Are you looking to that now? She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do it. I like my little bit of improvising there. The computer has run studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see the photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try it on the try the computer? Sure. Doctor asks how you damage your vocal cords, and you'll say video games. Absolutely. You know, you know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 o'clock, that's when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. It is 307. There, entered. Hey, it printed out date for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh. How's this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who always wears the suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh. October 5th, 2 o'clock, photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Powers ? Photo added. Hey, Nick, can't we use the photo as evidence for our trial? Yeah. We'll put the security lady in her place for this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her the photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it's just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we need for the trial. Still, it's better if we had some idea of who the real killer was. Maybe it really is the security lady. To be continued. Man, my voice. Save. Yes. October 18th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Oh God, I remember Edgar's voice kills me.
Order! The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show that the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer at the Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well. I would like to move to do some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call the first witness.
Very well. I call the most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you could briefly describe the case to the court. Yes, sir. I'm walking here. Okay. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand the case, this is important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of the action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works there at the studio was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's the gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there was only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after the lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 o'clock p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead later that day. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone else like to hear it again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? I forget. Can I object to any of that? No. I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Samurai spear added to court record.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name?
He's starting to sound like,
will the witness declare her name?
Aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. Blah, 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 blah.
Like, I can't keep up with this. Let's let it go.
Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 o'clock p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through since the morning. I had some errands to run in that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 o'clock p.m. It was Powers, the man right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
You saw the defendant then?
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 o'clock p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning.
2 o'clock. You're sure?
Sure as spit.
Well, who was the man?
Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. No, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, the man right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
So you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny?
Nick, this is your chance. You had time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him. Mr. Powers, the man right there, and he was heading towards the stadium.
Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Mrs. Oldbag? Is this the Mr. Powers you saw?
Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that Powers right there.
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness.
He's having trouble calling her old back, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person of this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Huh. Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What?
Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised.
The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information you're in your possession ahead of time.
How dare you? I know.
I'm just gonna keep her normal voice for this. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed you that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. So, didn't give it a second look.
Wow. Old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof, then.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props, and it was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at the picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See, clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he has sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. You may cross-examine the witness.
Or Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Never say anything I don't mean, mind you.
During the run through the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall.
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh.
So Powers sprained his ankle.
Well, I helped make it better, of course.
You helped make it better.
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
There was the assistant, though.
Her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, it was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record.
Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is... Where is this steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Powers.
I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're... object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in the photo can we see Mr. Powers.
The defense has a point.
I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. You have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
2:30 p.m. too. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking, right?
No one else went there.
What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before one? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then, and I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
Are you sure?
The witness has answered the question. Anyone going to the studio would have to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, Edgy Boy.
Edgy Boy? Old Windbag here sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbag has a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. How did you know that?
Didn't I just explain I gave donuts to the young detective? And then after some rubbish about being a secret pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness of donuts.
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious of you passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious of you, right? I don't remember what to do here.
You mean before one?
No, I already got that one. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. The photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studio, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
The very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo printed the words, October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know it means it was taken at 2 p.m. October 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I know that too. The issue here is that this bit, that there at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Do you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Order, order! Let me please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people were at the studio that day. Yet there's only one data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access to the security the security lady herself.
Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what I would seem to me.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy help?
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Well, some help you are you're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper.
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
That's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos and record the security computer and check them. I threw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Johnny, I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this turned for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security camera and check them. I throw out photos that aren't suspicious, looking, you see.
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, I can tell by looking at their faces for the most part.
For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point.
Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Well, who the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals and gosh knows where. They're always hanging around at one was here, there, that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you just tell me no one else could get in? I locked the main gate. So no one could get in. Those words?
Well, If you know, or if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The gate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain.
I told you, they were freaks. Oh,
And
they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
kids. So on the photo that you erased,
It was a boy, probably second, third grade.
what? What? Order! Let me get this straight. Gasps! Whippersnappers. You saw two people pass by that gate, on their way to the studio that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about second or third grade.
Oh, yes. And we see his type there every day. Can't stop him. Can't catch him.
A boy in second or third grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much money. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on?
I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. So Edge is like in a arch rival, I'm guessing? Yes. For this game. He's kind of your rival for most of the game. He actually has his own. And his own game. It's actually pretty good, too. That takes place after this one. Ace Attorney Investigations, where you play as the prosecuting attorney. I actually kind of liked that one. Mr. Powers.
Yes.
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go into the studio?
I don't know. I didn't go into the studio. I was sleeping. Honest.
So, who was the Steel Samurai in the security photo?
How shall I know? The Steel Samurai costume was out to the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? I should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are you going to do? First, we have to play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could have conceivably have done this. Right. And I'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. So,
What does that mean? Please don't die like that.
I just remember this case is pretty long. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else that could have committed the crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed the crime. Order. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent.
If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who is this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder?
Great schoolboy. It's the security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
Who?
The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in the picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
What? Whippersnappers!
Order! Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone in the main gate. She was there. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left the post to steal the samurai costume, then slipped into the Studio One and the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her a picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes too, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up when an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
Wait. Yeah, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you think, you all think I did it. Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's just the chance to take to take this the whole way. The very reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait, just a minute. What about the other person who went into the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though. As you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10-second stops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How could you be so sure? Or is it to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders, Dave? Whippersnapper.
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed the murder.
Take that!
Your Honor, the murder weapon was a samurai spear. The very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken this spear? It's impossible.
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings of the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name?
Something Oldbag.
Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into the Oldbag before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Wait a second. I'm going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, you must know, there is something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By whom?
You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio the other day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been to the studio that day. But if you're going to accuse me, I'm not letting them get away for scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, this is a crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet. There were some other people in the studio on the day of the murder.
Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course!
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
Where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning at the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was found and over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Miss Oldbeck, this is a trial for murder.
I know that too. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Okay. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at the Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer, and some bigwigs were all present. Yet we stand here. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. Grr. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings and the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Yeah. Actually, there's two Ace Attorney investigations now that I think about it, Rogue. So Edgeworth has 2 games.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. Thank you, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, it's nothing, Grin. Oh, or should I?
Snap.
We'll be going down we'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up this next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get materials for the cross-examination.
So, Nick,
Another victory, not quite. We still got, we bought ourselves some more time. Could it really have been Miss Oldbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was really her.
Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's go down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks, guys. Sniff.
Okay, so that's the first trial. I think this one has 3 of them. I think I can do all 3 in this one, but I can at least probably do the first 2. So we're going to continue on and get back where I get to think of more voices. Whew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say you think WP's got a chance? I guess this really depends. Good old-fashioned save points. I know. I guess it really depends on the people who we found out about it in today's trial. The director and producer. Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Oh no, there's no reason to talk to you. No one's here. Right now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look, she's left the donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them. So this is a pretty confusing one though. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. It's true, they caught the security lady. Oh, ho. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up the drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure the things happen. Nothing to worry about. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you later then. Good luck with your investigation. I think this day is the longest investigation in the game. I think so, other than maybe... So the fanboy they were talking about in this trial today, he came through that drain. So it seems. I guess they covered up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What do you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious. Yes. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay, you know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Hey-ya! There! That should make the kids happy. The things we do. Is this where I look at the food? Let's just get around. Everyone was probably 2 shots. Clean up. Just T-bone. No. Move. October 18th, Global Studios dressing room. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was the other day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. She's got a point. This is where I examine the food. I thought... Okay. I guess not. So, move to the main. Oh, hello. Oh ho, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Studio. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me to disturbing the evidence. Off-topic question. You happen to know if the Marvel Netflix shows are on Disney Plus now? I don't. Fabian would be the better one to ask. Currently, my Disney Plus subscription is off. I only ever have one streaming service subscribed to any given month. I kind of swap them. Cool. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean the plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah. Can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. Just watch Mandalorian is all. Yeah, I watch that, and I've used it occasionally for like old cartoons I watched when I was a kid, like the '90s Spider-Man cartoon, or I mean even later ones. I did watch Clone Wars on there. You hadn't seen Clone Wars, right, Rogue? You need to go and watch it. You'll like it. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prep storage room, so I don't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio had seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved the studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. Wanted to go back and watch Punisher. Wasn't sure if Disney picked up after taking them off Netflix. Times when they physically distance wouldn't be really nice. Physical discs would be really nice. Yeah. I really liked the of those. My favorite was probably Daredevil. Punisher's number 2 though. Daredevil, the first season of Daredevil, and the thing about the Daredevil series, they got Wilson Fisk down perfect. Best version of just perfect version of the Kingpin. Hey Nick, it looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion in today's trial. Really like the first. Yeah. The first season of Daredevil was good. Second one was okay. I liked the Punisher portions, but I didn't care for the Elektra portions. It's a shame too, because I like Elektra as a character, but I honestly always kind of felt I didn't like her in Daredevil as much as her own solo comics. You know what I mean? So Nick, remember the Studio 2 we heard about the trial today? It was down the path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. So we're going to head to this one. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Crash. Nick, what was that noise? Sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me. I don't remember what her name was, but Matt's secretary was also a big character, and Punisher got really annoying to me. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Let's go in. I remember speculating when season 3 announced that they were gonna have Bullseye. I'm like, oh god, all of Matt's girlfriends aren't long for this world. Because if you've read any comics, Bullseye is hell on girlfriends. He has a habit of just killing main characters' girlfriends. But don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one of the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we doing? Let's borrow it, if they'll let us. There's a security that runs the studio camera. Huh? Looks like it's been turned off for the day. There it is. The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want that key in that trailer. Maybe next time. But yeah, Bullseye, man. He's a great villain, though. He's one of the ones I always thought was one of the better ones. WTF? WTF? Who are you, dudes? Lamal? Maya? Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. How could you not know the great salmonella? Okay, gonna take the straight steak to the dose for sauce. No problem, you're welcome, man. Catch you later. I'm probably gonna finish up this investigation. I make the leap shows. The Steel Samurai. Mine are at RTFC. Read the film credits. Salmonella joke. Yes. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm sorry, I just thought you looked so... sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine. Raffle. What is it? You know, on your closer inspection... yeah, hot, slobber. Hey, did you do a lot of cosplay? 'Cause that costume rockers. Roxers. What? Hey, you're drooling. So, buffer over on pink.
You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to Steel Samurai. Pink Princess, warrior of little old Tokyo. Ruffle Mao.
Pink Princess? Why is it gonna be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Yes. Did you notice anything unusual the day of the murder?
Oh, I know who you dudes are. The security lady told you about us, eh?
That's right.
It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-in through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy, I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch.
A T-bone steak, was it?
Yeah, suckers. I hate missing out on food.
Yeah. Does suckers mean anything? No idea.
Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs in the network.
Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gave him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you.
Oh, you mean Steve Vasquez? Yeah, she's a genius. Mad skills. All the way. Scary low. She brought the studio back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai.
You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right?
Yeah, we were there. We were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time.
Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning?
Oh, the boss over the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension.
Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers.
Sounds like they'd be a reliable witness.
You again. How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly.
Oh, wait.
Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume, told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could a sweet little old granny or old lady wear a giant suit like that?
Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go.
I guess that would rule out her being the murderer.
Anyway, I know these whippersnappers. This old lady never forgets a slider inside. And you won't get any information out of my lips are sealed.
Sure, talking about a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now. 1, 2, 3.
Plays too much. Looks like people ate here. There's nothing left in the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What's with the steaks around here? Hey, there's always a room for steak, but something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. It's true, it's locked. Oh, I forgot something.
Hey,
Hey, wait. I bet he came right through that drain. Kiddo? Kiddio, what's your name? Sport?
I'm not a kid. Yeah, I'm not a kid. Don't talk to me like that.
Huh? But you're a kid. What a rude little brat. There's no way to talk to an adult.
I don't see any adults here, hippie fashion chick.
Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackett. Call me Kiddio again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai?
How dare you utter that name, evildoer?
What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side.
Ha! You can't fool me.
Okay, what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8?
Ha! Easy. Like some fries with that.
Not bad, Kiddio.
Watch it.
What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything?
Hey, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What?
But not way, no way I'm telling you losers.
Wait.
Let me go.
He's gone. Huh. Something fell off the table and then bumped into it on his way out. A bottle. Why was it sitting here, I wonder? Empty bottle slipped into pocket. Anyway, that was... What was that kid saying? He saw everything. Huh. Where's the old windbag? Out of her to believe her post. Hey! Nick, that was her.
Stop! Whippersnapper!
Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy.
Yeah!
Uh-oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing it, right, Nick? The trailer key slipped in the pocket. Now I go this way. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Not that eager. October 18th, Studio Trailer 2. Eek! Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers and, I see. And who might you be? Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez, she's quite beautiful. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez. It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Salmonella, give him this. What do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. All right. We'll give it to him if we see him. All right. Now back to Sal. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13? Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it in snakes. Nick, it might be quicker to just look at in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. We're back at the crime scene. Let's find what we need to get out of here, quick. Alright, over here. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in here. The director. Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember the script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Ah! Found it, Nick, the script. Good work. Now we go back to Sal. No, I don't think we need to go back to Sal. Let's not go back to Sal. Here, we found it. Your script. Script handed it to D. Vasquez. You're not going to talk to us. Quite. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big deal? Why did you think or who do you think you are anyway? And do you, and do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but you wanted to know about the day of the murder. Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know, there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? What's this I'm looking at? This is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Welcome, yes man. Welcome to my stream. Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head? Oh, right. That was an original name.
It was here. It was its head fell over in the air in the wind on the day of the murder. And yes, I have terrible voice acting. It's fun. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3 p.m. It was 4 o'clock by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4 o'clock. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One. What? It's true. A crane came after 3 o'clock and moved the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One. 2:30? The time of death? Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it was broken, it announced the time in oops. 1 oop per hour. Oop, 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 oop. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. The path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4 o'clock. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio One at 2:30. See, goodbye. Mr. Monkey had data add to the court record. What do we do now? What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should have head back to the office and plan our strategy. I do the voice acting all the time. Ooh, that's one I need to... when I play Legend of Monkey Island. Ooh, that's one I need to play. I need to stream that one. Legend of Monkey Island. Oh, man. There was somewhere else I needed to go. At both of those games. Yeah, I used to love Monkey Island. I loved... Like, I was talking about old point-and-click games. That's one of them. The LucasArts games were great. Do I really just go back to the office? I guess so. Yeah. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little oh, is this... I think it's a little bit early to be giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. Oh, Maya. It's you! What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya had trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait, I guess that means you really were really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean, we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. I don't know, he didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks, now I'm more worried than I was before. Huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff. Huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff. Okay, we get it. What's wrong? I always use stereotypical voice acting for my voice acting. I don't occasionally do accents,
I mean, one of the characters in this, Detective Gumshoe, I gave him the most New York accent you'll ever notice. She's been chasing that boy for a while, for some time. Huff, when, when I catch him, sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper. A hostage? Fanboy. What happened to the boy?
If I see him again, I'll lay him flat.
Why? What a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now.
My heart don't feel so good.
Is she okay?
But before I go, I'd like to visit the place where Mr. Hammer died.
Right, was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. The hostage. What's this about a hostage?
When the boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one.
Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. Good idea. Miss Oldbag might
No! I'm catching the brat if it's the last thing I do.
Phoenix, do you have anything that might trade with her? Trade? I wonder. I do.
Hey, that's just cards. Studio One.
Right, a card key to Studio One.
I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan.
You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag?
Studio One isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow this then.
If I give this card key, then I won't be able to get back to Studio One. No, I hit the wrong option. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Card key lent to Miss Oldbag.
Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this, and we're even. Deal?
What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card?
That sneaky kid dropped it. I figured it's pretty important to him now.
Thank you. I may have use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Steel Samurai card added to court record.
Right. I'm off.
There she goes, hobbling off towards the studio. Wait, I went the wrong way. Hey! Hey, wait a second. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hickens. I think he ran into the dressing room. October 18th, Global Studios dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it, he's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she? Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please?
I'm Cody.
Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo. And I'm Phoenix Wright.
Who asked?
Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. The Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai's so cool. I think he's the bomb. What would a lamer like you know about Steel Samurai? Hey, what's your attitude? Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell at like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, Don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. What happened? So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please?
I don't know nothing.
Looks like he's a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe? Cody, this look familiar?
Hey, my UR!
You are, huh?
UR! You know, ultra rare, that's... The card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this, if you help me.
But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of a consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics?
Whatever. I don't need that card.
Huh.
I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours.
What? After I went through all that trouble.
If you want to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
Premium rare, huh? Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Move. Move. See there. And then...
Oh, hi.
Hello, what brings you here?
Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes?
The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like she's even the same person as before?
Nope, she's the same as always.
Same as always. Okay, whatever you say.
Fanboy. Have you seen the boy since then?
Nope.
You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast, I thought she'd collapse. Remember in Men in Black, Will Smith shoots the schoolgirl target because she's holding a quantum physics book. He thinks it's suspicious.
Yes.
He shoots that target. I looked at this guy and he's just sneezing. This guy's just working on that, but I realized he's just working out, and I don't want any part of that.
Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad.
Actually, we saw him then. How's the old windbag doing?
She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back in the guard station.
Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Do you know anything about this?
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those actually. I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, a set of one of each card.
Huh.
Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. Don't care what kind of girl you think I am, I need that card. Please, I beg you, trade with me.
Trade with you?
Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card.
Trade me, huh?
Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please.
Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? Sure. Okay.
Really? Thanks. Then this is for you.
Ultra rare premium card added to court record.
Yahoo!
And there she goes. Doesn't it doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. you here. And we got your card. See this card? Yeah, wait, that's it? That's the last Ultra Rare Premium card I needed. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. Oh, I've never seen him this so eager. Alright, okay, how about a trade? You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh, you sure? Fine by me. Your P card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take a stand tomorrow. What happened? So, were you there the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice, too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information from him yet. So, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool! I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions at his life. I'm being lectured in life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah. I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me, what's your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is? He might be more eager to talk if me if oh, God. Go to think of it, something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, was him. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out. It's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I got every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never miss them. Missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Wow, very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album was a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah. I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I could always make another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Path to Glory received. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. What you saw. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2 o'clock. I had to come in through the woods out back so that the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used a samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see, I must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's obvious that you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left could have been his Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put the point this in, your client is guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. Everything. this boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads, and now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Come on! Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I believe. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Okay. I want to do the court tomorrow, but my voice can't take it. So I am going to end it here. We're going to save, and then I will be we'll be in court in the next Tuesday with the continuation of the Turnabout Samurai trial, trying to find out who truly was the killer of the Jack Hammer. Anyway, it's been great having you guys here. Thanks for dropping by at Super Nitaku 64. Be sure to hit a like if you haven't. Appreciate it, and subscribe. It was great having you guys here, and thanks. I'm gonna go ahead and get going, and Saturday we are getting back to Spider-Man 2016, and then next week will be more Phoenix Wright. It was Miss Scarlet in the ballroom with the candlestick. No, it's Colonel Mustard. You know Mustard is up to something. Colonel Mustard in the in the library with the lead pipe. Anyway, catch you guys later.